What's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dena Yoba. If you're new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by. Let's get straight into this. So I love flipping my old clothes. I get bored with my wardrobe a lot, and it's fall, and I live in New York. So I'm always ready to step when I go outside, and I don't like wasting clothes. So we're flipping these. I remember I thrifted these a while ago. They're some Levi jeans that are very, very much not my size. I think it's like a 38 wide, 50 something long, which is crazy. These next jeans are from Zara. I used to wear these down, absolutely one of my favorite pairs of jeans, until my ass got fatter and I couldn't fit them anymore. So I actually feel like I'm going to turn them into a tube dress. I'm still working on a concept for it, but I wanted to still show you guys a portion of how these jeans were morphed into whatever I decide to morph them into, and you guys will definitely be seeing that in another video. I'm going to turn this little upcycling habit of mine into a series, so definitely stay tuned for that. I have tons and tons of clothes to turn into something else. So here is the tea. We've already established that you need an old pair of jeans, or newly thrifted or newly purchased that you just want to flip, whatever the case is. Start off with your jeans and use a good flat surface. I'm personally using the floor. The floor is my jam. I flip the jeans inside out just to get a clear view of what I need to cut and to see where exactly I want to cut. Now, don't do what I did, because as you see in this current moment, this is where I realized I was about to start messing up. I was like, oh, hell no. So cut inside. I'm doing all of the cutting in the inside of the pants and the inseam, where the inner thigh is, where the crotch area is, all of that, because that's really where the magic is going to happen, and that's how you're going to bring these two sides together. Now for the fun part. So if you don't know how to use a sewing machine, you are about to find out. Here's my handy dandy sewing machine that I've had for about 3 years. Shout out to Shorty, because it really does get me through a lot, and honestly, I've executed many projects with this bad boy. So first things first, the basics. Prepping your sewing machine for your project. So I just pulled off that red spool that was on top of that piece that's super long on the top part of the sewing machine. So I just pulled that off, and now I'm getting the bobbin and I'm prepping that as well, which is literally just a little piece that sits under the needle, and essentially it is the under thread. So I make sure all residual things from the previous project are taken care of, and that way I can prep this properly. Now I'm threading the bobbin. The bobbin, again, is that little piece that sits under the needle, so it's very, very important that you have enough thread. Trust me, it is very annoying to be mid-sewing and then you run out of thread. It is the most ghetto experience, and it really teaches you a lot of patience. I'll just say that. Now I am taking the end of that thread and I am sticking it in a tiny little hole inside the plastic piece. Then I switch it, press the little foot thingy at the bottom that's connected, and get to threading. I will make an entire video dedicated to this just for you guys, don't worry. I finished threading the entire machine, which literally just means taking it off that knob, putting this thing back, then looping it around, then again I'll make a whole in-depth thing, but you guys, you'll get the point eventually. Super fun, super cool. Now on to the extra fun part. Okay, so I sewed the front and I have this piece back, and since the crotch area was very large, I can use that curve to my advantage to create this kind of asymmetrical look. And then I'm also going to do some darts at the top because it's not my size at all, but it is going to be really good if I make it like the perfect low waist. So I'm really proud of the front because I mean, that stitch is just perfect. Like, it's the best one I've done. So let's get it. I don't know about this one. As I said, this might be a little bit too much. Apparently my ass has gotten fatter. I literally think I could turn that into either a top or something else. We're gonna see. But I'm excited about this. All right, yo, this back piece was not a fun thing for me to sew, but it's all good. I figured it out. I did a double stitch there, one along that side. Then I'm also gonna hit that seam that I just cut the actual jean part out of. left it so it'll give me this finished look. And then I'm gonna sew along that and then where the pins are, and then I will be done. And then you guys are gonna see in this next clip, damn, take a shot for every time I say and then. Okay, for this part, I just cut this at an angle and then sewed those two pieces together to cinch it in a little bit, and then I repeated that on the other side. However, I messed up just a tad, not too much, but it ended up giving it this kind of edgy look, which went with the way that the pants already looked anyway, so I was quite happy with how that turned out. I just sewed along this edge here, and it really did give the skirt a nice shape, which was a nice surprise as well. I can't wait for you guys to see the final product. You're also going to see 2 other skirts in the next clip that I did make from jeans I couldn't wear anymore. And remember, this will be an entire series, so please keep tuning in. Trust me, I'm going to turn my entire wardrobe into an upcycle project because I gotta get this fall situation together. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.
She's a very fucking mom.